Girl, there is so much to be said when you wake up one morning and realize, what the hell have I been doing? Like, you get so frustrated with yourself and have this come to Jesus moment. It's like a very deep wake up call. Somewhere between the airplane back from Florida and a quiet morning, I realized that I quite literally am not the woman. How do I want to say this? The woman that I see in the mirror is not the reflection that I love. The way that I've been wearing my hair lately, the way that I've been dressing lately, the changes that I want to see in my body, like none of it is truly feeling like Renee right now, but I have taken the leap. We got our hair done. We got our hair done, ladies. We have gotten our hair done. I can't tell you how many years it's been since I have now had what the girls call a bust down. I don't know what year that term came about because that's not what we were saying in the 2000s, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You girl, give me a middle part with a silk press and a sew-in. I didn't get a quick weave this time. But all that to say, on my trip in Florida, I just had some time to sit and think about myself. And these changes that are happening in my life in real time, I mean, I've quite literally been reinventing myself as a woman for these last 9 months. But you know, it doesn't all happen at once. It's almost like you got to pick and choose what you want to focus on and do a little bit at a time. My main stressor was getting out of my job. That was step one because that was draining me in all the other areas. It was so hard to keep up with beauty appointments and take care of myself. It was so hard to just like take the time to even care that I had a wardrobe that reflected me because I was living out of a suitcase. I wanted to pack whatever was light and not heavy and not bulky because I was commuting and living between two places, right? And then you have the exhaustion when you spend the weekends recharging from the week. Then, I mean, I don't know about you, but my first thought isn't to go sit down and get my nails done for 4 hours, 3 hours, however long. I just didn't have that in me. So there were a few things where I was like, okay, let me keep up on my lashes and let me make sure I keep my hair done. But a lot of my style choices were based out of convenience. They weren't even what I really wanted. It was just the simple fact that I was living in between houses. I didn't want to spend time in the morning having to do my hair. I'm commuting at first 3 hours a day and then 3 hours a week. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. I just had to make decisions that were mindful for the time that I was in. And now that it has been almost a month since your girl left her job, I think because I had time to sit down and just reflect on who I am and who I'm becoming and what I really see for myself, I don't have that gate there anymore. You know, that gate that used to be there that, oh, don't open the gate. You know, I had limits. I couldn't cross these limits. I couldn't go past a certain point because I knew I had to get back to work, or I can't take too much time off because I don't have a lot to take, or, you know, all these different stipulations. And now it's like, no, you can actually open the gate and wander outside of the gate. So what does the wandering outside of the gate look for you right now, Renee? How do you see yourself? How do you want to feel? It's something to be said when you start creating options for yourself and you start having the ability to make different choices and live a little differently. I get to become really what I really want to be. I want to dress for the body I have right now, not the one that I'm working towards, because, hey, we're getting back in the gym. Found a new trainer and I'm very excited. I get to start wearing the hairstyles that are all saved in my Pinterest board. And y'all, I mean, I got everything. I got the natural hairstyle. I got the braided styles. I got the curly styles. Y'all know how we do. We break them down into sections. Because it ain't just hair, baby. It's not just hair. It's a rhyme and a rhythm with the hair. And I had all these dope outfits that I had saved for the summer that I never got to wear or even order or even think about buying. And I had the money to do it. I had the money to do it. I haven't purchased new gym shoes in years, and I am embarrassed to say that. My homie the other day was like, Renee, it's time to clean your gym shoes. I was like, damn it, you are right. You are right. You're right. You're right. You're not wrong. You're right. You're right. I haven't done small things like that in such a long time. And it's like now that I want my inner to reflect my outer and my outer to reflect my inner. When they really say when you look good, you feel good, that's for real. I have grown my confidence on YouTube. I am so confident in the woman that I am. I am confident in my voice. I'm confident in my thoughts, my perspective, my point of view, right? I feel like I can sit down with anybody. Oprah, Joanna Gaines, my mentor Glow. I feel like I can sit down with anybody and have a conversation, and I get to be exactly who I am. I'm not switching who I am to accommodate the room. I'm not switching my voice to accommodate who's hearing me. I'm not switching my voice at church to sound more churchy. I'm not switching my voice to sound more professional or customer service or this representative that I used to carry so deeply everywhere. I'm not doing that anymore. So my confidence there is reflected, right? Because I've been showing up on YouTube. I've been visible. I've allowed my voice to have space to breathe. I've built trust in who I am again. A lot of those parts are restoring your identity. And I've been doing that work. That work isn't stopping, but feeling this reinvention phase of myself now shows me the work continues. It's just now a different pivot in a different lane. So it's like, Renee, what does looking good and feeling good reflect and mean for you? How do you want to dress? It took me a minute to even figure out, how do you dress as a woman in your 30s? Because I feel like the early 30s and like the mid 30s to late 30s are a little different, if I'm being honest. And I'm a girl, honey, I am 90s all day long. I was born in the 80s, but it's something about the 90s, honey, that style was so top tier. I remember all the girlfriends my brother had. Yes, I'm calling Aaron out. Aaron to the front. All the girlfriends that my brother had, when they would come over, I would just like look at how they were dressed and their hairstyles. And the ones he was really serious about, they went and took like those JCPenney photos. Pretty sure my mom still got some of them in the album, but I would just see how the girls had their hair swooped up and the French rolls, girl, and all the gold jewelry, and it was just so dope to me. But what I loved even more was just how natural of a woman they looked. Like whatever their natural beauty was, they embraced that. So in my Pinterest board, I do have a lot of 90s styles saved. Like, I just love that low effort, soft, feminine look where it just didn't feel like you had to try so hard, you know? And I love pieces where they're like minimal, but there's something unique about them. It could be a very sleek dress with the back curved out, or it could be a top that's maybe like asymmetrical or something sleek about it. And I'm adding more color into my wardrobe because I'm a woman that loves color. And for so long, I literally only had cream, black, and brown. Girl, why? Were you going to a funeral every day? I'm like, why was that? How did I get in that chokehold? Because that definitely was like an era of like those muted colors. Count me out. So yeah, y'all, I mean, as a 37-year-old woman, I've been literally just working on reconnecting and reinventing my relationship with how I look, how I dress, what feels feminine to me, what's my signature hairstyle, what's my signature like light makeup look, the no makeup, I like that sometimes. What's my like go-to outfits, go-to heels, different things like that. And I also think your environment plays a huge difference in those decisions. If I were living back in Atlanta, absolutely, me and my girl going for dinner, we gonna look good. You know, me and my girl meeting up at Chastain Park to go walk in, you look good. Now, I will tell you, I think I've retired matching sets because I'm over it. I'm really over it. I don't want another matching set for a very long time. I don't even want to wear leggings. I just don't. I want relaxed pants right now. I want relaxed workout bottoms. I don't mind a fitted top. I want shoes that feel comfortable, especially for walking. I'm still working on that. I've been thinking about Hoka, but I don't know yet. So if you do have them, tell me what walking shoes you have, if you've tried them or if you got like a really good brand. Because I don't know if I trust Nike for walking shoes anymore. But anyways, I'm saying all of this to simply say, like, I've just been reconnecting with myself in this new way. and allowing myself to actually be the woman that I've wanted to be, not just financially with my money now, but like with how I look and how I feel internally and how I carry myself. I have so much joy on the inside of me. I have so much confidence as to who I am, and I want that to show and reflect in the way that I care for myself on the outside in my appearance, because that still matters. That matters too. And I want to start getting some of my skin treatments again, just doing certain things that I did before. And I don't know about you, sometimes I have a year that I reflect back on when I was like, oh, I remember when I was that girl. I remember when I was that woman. I remember when I used to take care of myself like that. I remember those days when I had monthly massage appointments booked. I remember those days when I had the monthly facial booked. I remember those days where I took time to actually order the clothes that I wanted. I had a standing nail appointment. I remember all those days. And of course, some of those things changed when I got into survival mode. Of course, some of those things changed when I moved back to Michigan. And of course, some of those things changed when I started this 3-hour daily commute. And now that my season is changed, I get to revisit the parts of me that I love, and I get to change the parts that I want changed. I get to. You'll hear me say that, because to say I get to do something is a gift. I get to think, I get to make these decisions, I get to be in my right mind, and I get to let my confidence flow, not just here on YouTube, but flow in the other areas of my life, flow in my decisions, flow in my outfits, flow in how I dress, flow in how I feel at the gym, flow in how I feel at Kroger running to get groceries, right? And there's something right now in me. I don't know what the season is to come. I just feel like I'm becoming who I want and need to be now, in preparation for something bigger in the future. I think when you have like these big dreams in your life, you are working to make that your reality, but you're also working in preparation for what's to come. You're almost like putting your mindset in the place of like, oh, it's already now, right? I remember I did that a lot when I was planning to leave my job. I did things that I would do if I'd already left. I would make decisions that reflected a woman that already left her job. I would take slower mornings. I would go walking. Y'all been on some of my walking, talking moments with me. And yeah, so now I'm just doing things for me that are in preparation for who that woman is becoming, for the opportunities that will be meeting at my door, for the people that I will meet in the future, honey, for somebody's son that's going to swoop me up off my feet in the future. And it's a really fun space to be in now. So yeah, I got my hair done. And it's not just hair. It's so much deeper than that when we make these decisions. So the next woman you walk past and you see she got haircut, highlights, short hair, or a whole new look, give that woman a compliment. Give that woman a compliment, because 9 times out of 10, there was some deeper decision than the decision to just book the appointment. It came from somewhere. It came from something. It came from some past desire, some past change, some major life shift, some type of ownership, and some level of elevated confidence. So cheers to us ladies that are currently reinventing our lives and making it exactly what we want it to be. And if you are someone that is ready to reinvent your confidence, elevate, and become vocal and visible on YouTube, Cohort 3 of Build Your First Options is open for you right now. It starts September 1st. I have had the pleasure in the last 60 days of coaching over 40 ladies and helping them start their YouTube channel. Because let me tell you something, if you already want to be on this space, like me, you have no idea what 9 months of work, 9 months of showing up, 9 months of doing something differently than other people will change your life. That is the reason why it is 9 a.m. on a Thursday and I'm sitting here talking to you in real life because I got my time back, and YouTube helped me do that. But deeper than that, my story helped me do it. Who I am helped me do it, right? Because being able to come on here, show up and talk and hold space and share wisdom and build community. Does it get better than that? I don't know. This is the good getting for me right now. So if that's for you, click the link in the description below. I hope to see you in the room. or I hope to see you in the comments. But either way, I'll see you soon. Take care.